Shoot. Hey y'all, we trying to get this joint together. Hold on. Um, this one. Trying to get this thing. Let me see. I just sent.
I look like I'm in jail.
I tried to add you, Reggie. Let's see. We're gonna get this together. There you go.
You about to start something getting on Instagram with
I
this
know it. I
podcast.
know it. It's
It's
probably
about to get
better.
crazy.
Yeah, it's probably better. Trying to add him. Okay.
Well, I couldn't do it on the computer.
Huh?
I tried to do it off the computer.
Oh no, I
You
don't
about
do
to
it on the
start something
computer. You
getting on
gotta do it on your
Instagram with
phone.
this podcast.
Huh?
It only work on the phone.
No.
Finally on IG. Yeah, we finally. Okay, we gotta add
He just
Ayo.
joined.
We had some technical difficulties trying to get on Facebook, so let me post something on Facebook. We got everybody.
IG get a little spicy. I was just
I
telling y'all.
know. That means it's about to be fun. It's about to be fun. Hold on a minute, y'all. We about to get started in just a second.
Let me add Homeboys conversation to this post.
Oh, so now my what's name don't want to work. Hold on, y'all. As soon as I figure out how to make a post, dang. What is my thing to make the post? Okay. All right. This is about to be fun. Hold on. I don't know. I'll have to do it later because I don't know what's going on with my computer. All right. So if you're tuning in, we had to come on Instagram Live instead of Facebook. We were having some technical difficulties on Facebook, so we had to hop on over here. How did you do that?
Well,
At the
just put add.
at,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Just add it.
Okay.
You can put the pin thing in there, so they show on there also.
Oh, okay. This extra. I'm not gonna do it. All right, we just gonna roll. We just gonna roll with it because I'm ready for us to have our conversation. So, welcome y'all to another episode of Relationship Talks. We're doing something a little different, doing it on Instagram Live instead of Facebook. And tonight, I am joined by the Homeboys once again. So before I introduce them, let me introduce myself, Siobhan Carter, the You Relationship Coach, and I'm the host of Relationship Talks. And I have 3 brothers with me. It's supposed to be 4, but Stacks Curry, I guess, couldn't make it tonight, but that's all right. The other fella's gonna hold it down. The homeboys gonna hold it down for Stacks. So we got first up T Oma in the building. Say
What's
what's
good,
up. Say
y'all?
what's up, T.
What's
Then we
good?
got Cartel Reggie, aka Riz.
What's up?
Then we got Ayo Baby Baby.
Baby,
Ayo
baby,
in the building.
baby. How y'all doing, man?
All right, all right. So tonight, y'all, we're gonna have a whole lot of relationship talks dealing with trust, dealing with value, and a whole lot of other stuff in between. And we want this to be an interactive discussion. So make sure that you chime in and tell us, your thoughts as well, because we want to hear what y'all gotta say. All right?
Shay.
3 old men. So Miss Nikki says she ready to hear this. All right, so we're gonna jump right in. Now I got a question. I've been seeing this on a lot of posts and a lot of singles groups and all this stuff about women. They've been saying that the dating pool has pee in it.
What?
What that mean?
The
Pineapple.
dating pool got pee in it. Like something wrong, it ain't right. You know how to say the dating pool, and then they said it's contaminated. That's what they're saying. So I want to know what y'all think. So let's start with you, Reggie. What you think? You think the dating pool got pee in it?
No, me personally, I don't.
Okay.
I really think it's based off of your expectations or what you're looking for. I really think Disney got a lot of people fooled, and they got some high expectations of this. So fairy tale Prince Charming coming out of nowhere and like finding your golden slipper or your glass slipper, and like taking you from the hood and taking you up into some big house. I really just think it's people expectation. When people start lowering, let me scratch that, because
Okay.
this is going to be a little sexist. When women start to lower their expectations of men, I guarantee you they start seeing the relationship situation in a whole different light.
Okay.
That's just my perspective on that.
So you saying they need to lower their standards, Reggie? You saying their standards too
It's
high?
not, no, standards and expectations is different.
Okay.
Standards is basically what a person brings to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Expectation is just what you believe that the person is supposed to bring to the table. Totally two different things. Like you believing that, I'm supposed to be this 6-figure earning dude with this house on the hill, and when we get together, I'm supposed to be about to marry you in a year. You're supposed to have this 9-curve ring on and all this. That's your expectation. Then you need to lower that. Standards of, you just want to do to have a job.
Okay.
Like you don't want to date nobody that smokes. Like that's just your standard. Like, hey, it's cool, not a problem.
Okay. All right. T, what you think?
I think people it probably don't work out for people because they go for what they're attracted to, and not someone with like common interests. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you're gonna find millions of people that you're attracted to, but you're not really gonna find that many people that you got common interests with. So it's not really gonna work out for you in the end.
Okay.
You need to find somebody you can relate to.
Okay. All right. Hey, yo, what you think? Does the dating pool have pee in it?
It got pee. Everybody been pissing in this pool. This pool is contaminated. It's pee. If they had the little junk where you pee, it show where you pee. It show that everybody been pissing. This pool. No, like that. I see. I hear what you say. The pool is contaminated, but it's contaminated on both sides. You don't know how many times I've been on a dating app and just put 2 and 2 together and said this person ain't even nothing on this profile says nothing you said. I had to find out for myself through a text.
You had to find out for yourself. That wasn't the real them. They were sending a representative to the profile.
They showed a whole rack of, water and islands, and I found out it was the Potomac.
In the desert?
No, the Potomac River.
That joint stink.
Man. So y'all think the ladies just not looking at it the right way. They need to change their perspective, be a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, and recognize that they got pee in the pool too.
It's pee in their pool, not just in y'all pool, huh?
I can't even hear y'all.
Huh?
You can't hear us?
Hold Hold up.
You did something.
Damn, a lot of people.
You done something to the
Right,
line.
because can you hear us now?
Leave well enough alone.
Right.
I'm gonna leave and then I'm gonna join you again.
All right.
Put your headphones on.
Ayo left too? What is happening?
The
Can't get
basic,
right, y'all. This technology won't let us be great tonight at all. Can't
We
get
about to have a great discussion.
I
You got to
know.
messing with the phone.
Yeah, he was doing something. And what Ayo did?
I have no idea. Somebody, he got to talking that trash. Somebody called him. Bing! Who
Right.
you talking to?
All right, I'm back.
Okay. We trying to get
Now I had
Ayo
got a
back.
call and it messed up the sound.
That's what
Normally
everybody.
my
That's probably
phone
what
is
happened to
fine.
I thought
Okay.
somebody reported me already. I was like, God damn.
Look,
You thought somebody booted you off?
I told him. I said, Ayo got a call. Somebody like, what you just say?
Nah, that's what just happened though. It's this new thing with the iPhone that Siri be asking you, do you want to answer?
Oh,
So
okay.
then,
All right, so we talked about the
No.
dating pool. Tonight we was also going to be talking about trust. So let's get down to it. What does trust look like in a relationship? Ayo, what it look like?
so what trust look like?
Yeah.
I don't think I guess. I don't know what trust is. I mean, somebody you can actually trust. You can. I really don't
I
know.
mean,
Okay. Tim.
does trust actually have an identity? You know what I'm saying? You can't really see what trust looks like. You just gotta feel trust. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's the best
Okay.
answer. You gotta be able to feel that. Like you shouldn't have to question nothing about that person or their intent or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you gotta question anything, then it's a lack of trust there, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Reggie, what does trust look like in a relationship?
I'm agree with T. You can't, trust is when you don't have to question nobody. It just gotta, like you said, it don't have an identity. You just gotta be something that you can feel. A
Mm-hmm.
person, but understand that trust, unlike respect, I feel like trust is something that you don't just give freely. I feel like you gotta, like, I can't, because there's certain trust, trusting the wrong person can really put you in a bad situation.
Mm.
So it gotta be, your actions gotta like manifest trust to me. Like I gotta see you like portray some trustworthy like things, versus me just thinking that, you got my back.
Can I ask you something though? Let's
Mm-hmm.
say because I seen Joe say transparency, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if somebody being transparent with you, and with them being transparent with you, it make you question if how much you trust them. Like, can I really
Uh-oh.
trust them? Because maybe the issue that they being transparent about is an untrustworthy issue. You know what I
Like
mean?
what? Like what?
Uh,
What? Something
yeah,
like they
I
cheated.
mean,
They cheated in their past or something like that, and so you looking at it
yeah, or
sideways.
something like that. Yeah, like maybe they was like, yeah, like every boyfriend I had, I cheated on, but I
Uh
wouldn't do that with you, and this, that, and the third.
huh.
You gonna look at them a little bit like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know
Yeah.
if I can actually
Yeah,
trust that. I thank you for being honest,
yeah.
but it's
Mm-hmm.
always gonna be that question in my mind now. Like, would you do that to me, or are you out there doing that to me? If the
Yeah.
opportunity
Hmm.
presents itself, would you do that? You saying you wouldn't do that to me now because you with me right now. But if the
Mm-hmm.
opportunity arises, would you still be able to do that? And if I got to question that, then there's a trust issue.
Yeah. I think you won't know. It's one of those things where I don't think we'll know until we're in it. Like you just got to pay attention and just see if anything shows up. But at least I think we got to give a person the benefit of the doubt though until they prove otherwise. That's just my thought.
Not with trust. Trust, you don't really give them the benefit of the doubt. With trust, I said at the beginning, trust can actually come back to bite you in the worst way. Like you gotta prove trust in me. Like you said, hearing that you cheated on every guy that you've been with, and then I turn around and trust you and assume that you're not gonna cheat on me is naive. Like, oh,
I'm
I'm
not even gonna
somebody
lie.
different.
But I think why would I go in suspicious? Like how it's like I gotta extend trust until that person to me until that person violates the trust. That's my thought.
Listen, don't tell me about that. Matter of fact, just keep that part to yourself. I'm never gonna meet them niggas. I don't even know what you did to them. Just treat me better. Treat me better. I don't need to know nothing about that.
You don't want to know nothing about.
Nope.
So that's
I
too
sure
much
Somebody
don't.
said it's
information.
a gamble.
Yeah, it's a gamble. It is. There's no guarantees.
But it ain't again. I feel like with trust, putting yourself out step by step and letting the person gain it to the point to where you feel like you can give them more rope. But just putting your neck on the line automatically, man, you just meet. I'm like, yeah, girl, you know, I'm a good dude, this and the third. You think you can put your car in my name? Like, or put my car in your name? Like, I'm going to give you the money every month. Like, no, you're not going to trust that person like that. But imagine a guy you've been with a year and actually showed you consistently that he's there for you, that y'all a couple, that he's trustworthy, situation to come up to where you feel like, yeah, you didn't work for this. You didn't work. I didn't give you this freely.
I think so. I think it just depends on what it is. Like, of course, yeah, I agree with you that I wouldn't put nobody's car in my name. I just met I just met them, so I think it just depends on what it is. But I just think we got to give people the benefit of the doubt. That's just my thing. But anywho, all right. So I wanna ask this question. We've been hearing this Kevin Samuels guy talk about this a lot, so I wanted to get y'all take on it. He often talks about a woman's value, how it decreases as a woman ages. And so I wanted to know what y'all thought about that. Do you think a woman's value decreases as she gets older? Reggie?
It's I'm in the middle with it. In a way, I say yes. In a way, depending on what that woman is looking for. Let me say that. If you're looking for let's say you're trying to have kids and things of that nature. Let's say as a man, I want to have kids. And let's say I want to have a family, this and the third, but I'm all about my business right now at this particular point. Now, if I'm hitting 35, 36, 37, I'm not looking for a 35, 36, 37-year-old woman at this point because 9 out of 10 times we got to be working on this family right now. I might want to enjoy enjoy the fruits of my labor at this particular time. So I'm at 35, I might be looking for a 26, 27, 28-year-old woman. That way I feel like, and we just talk about natural, how things is. I didn't make the rules, God did. At the time, women can't have kids. So if I don't got no kids and I'm a 36-year-old dude and I had just got that good promotion, I had just got this new job, I just got this, I'm starting to really do some things and I want to enjoy the time. I want a younger woman. And so at the case with an older woman, I know everything got to happen like now. So I think that kind of will have a guy, depending on where that man is in his life, that's how I feel. Depending on where that man is and what he's looking for, in a way, it does. That's just my take.
All right, T, what you think?
I mean, I don't feel like they lose no value. Not to me. I mean, I'm the age that Red's talking about. I'm not worried about no kids. I mean, if I have them, I have them. If not, then so be it. But shit, I can still have my fun with somebody my age. I don't need nobody younger or nothing like that. I don't think their value decreases or nothing. I actually think the value increases because she wiser. She probably got more to bring to the table. We got more in common. Like I was saying, common interests. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't got nothing in common with somebody that's way younger than me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can't party all night. You out till 4 in the morning. Yeah, I want to live my life too, but I stopped living my life at 10 p.m. That's when I'm in the house, don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? All that. You should have did all that in your 20s, Rez. All that. You want to go here and there? Nah, brother.
Some dudes don't feel that way.
Go to sleep.
Some dudes, they was in medical school. They didn't have a chance to do all that. Now they 35. They feel like this.
Okay. Ayo, what's your thoughts?
Nah, I definitely don't think the strongest women I know are the oldest women I know. I feel like the older they get, the more strength and wisdom and that all that bull jive goes out the door. I ain't got to worry about where you at 3 o'clock because you knocked out sleep snoring somewhere.
Yeah, I think when it comes to value, I definitely don't think a person's value decreases. I think that's something that's just, intrinsic, like you don't lose it. I don't think that you're defined by how many kids you have or your relationship status. I don't think that is the value. Could there be an issue? Could there be something as you get older, maybe your options are more limited, perhaps, if you choose to look at it that way. But I don't think a woman's value goes down. I don't think it's fair to say that she's devalued.
I
Because she
think
gets
the
older.
term is what makes it. I think the term what makes it seem so disrespectful.
Yeah.
As I said this before when I heard him say that it was more of their options decrease because again, depending on the person, depending on what they're looking for, a younger woman would be more enticing. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
depending on, but if you're right. If you're an older guy and you got kids and you're not trying to have kids anymore, of course a 30-something-year-old woman will be, more of an option. But at the same time, if you're an older person, you have to make sure she has kids too, because if she wants kids and you probably at that stage again, no, I don't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Reggie
with her,
Samuel
you
Jr.
have to be no, because at this point you got to be with an older woman. You have to be on more of a like right now type situation. A younger woman, you got a little more time to like figure it out if this actually what you want to do. That's all. I'm just talking about. I'm
I
just talking
get
about the nature of kids when that comes into play.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm talking about when it comes to
how
that.
you
Yeah, because
how,
I do see women saying that you can still have children in your 30s and 40s, but we're talking about you just don't know. It is more challenging as you get older, even though it happens. But yeah, I do understand that it is a certain point when a woman cannot have children anymore. So if she
so
does, it's better to have them.
what's a good cutoff point for a man to decide when he should have kids? Because people tell me I need to have kids now, and I always say, listen, if I'm gonna have them, I'm gonna have them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the good? Cause I don't see no. I mean, what? What's the age? Let me know since y'all wrote the book.
What?
No, I didn't write
I think
my
it
I'm
just
talking to
kids.
the
depends.
viewers. I'm talking to the viewers
Oh,
and
okay.
Oh,
whatnot.
the
Like,
viewers. What's your question again, Tim?
what's the age? What's the cutoff age for a man to be out here making babies? Because I mean, I know we don't really have one, but it's like people tell me I need to have a child now. I need to go ahead and have a child. Stop
Come
playing. You need to have a baby. This, that, and the
Yeah.
Let me tell
third.
you what it
You good
is.
with kids?
Can I
So
tell
what?
you
I'm
what
good
it
with
is?
everybody else's kids.
I
Can I
think
tell
it
you
just
what that is?
depends. Go ahead, Ayo. What you think?
It's right now. You too late. You missed out.
Well, listen, I missed that
The
boat.
time
I
machine
missed the
went.
boat.
Yep, the boat sunk without you.
Yeah.
I think
You
I
saw what
think it
happened to
just
the Titanic.
depends. It just
T damn,
depends on you. It's
T damn near 40. He ain't having no more kids.
it's just
No
when
more.
you do it at 40, then you'll be 60 when they turn 20. It's just.
Yeah,
I
you got to think
flew,
about
I
that
flew with
I
mathematics.
be
their
thinking
ass
about it.
too.
At least you hope so.
I flew
Tim,
with
you might
that.
have a big,
Ain't no
you
kid
might
with
have a
me,
big
Red.
20-year-old.
Red, that's
You
why
might
I'm
have
always
a
in the gym,
real big
Red.
20-year-old.
That's why I stay in the gym. I stay in the gym. For when I get real old, them young punks gonna jump out there. Somebody put these fans on them. Red.
Yeah.
Hey,
So we got no biz versus bottles. It's a child-free community. When you want them, have them. Don't let people dictate your life, is what she says. So
yeah.
yeah. All right,
Cool.
so let's get to the next question. Do you think women who grow up with their father in their lives have high expectations of their boyfriends?
I don't.
See?
You can't answer this,
I
Tim.
don't think they have high expectations of their boyfriends. I think they have a model of how they feel like they should be treated. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? They have an example to go by. I'm not gonna say because I know women who had their fathers in their life and their boyfriends is nothing like their fathers. Their
Okay.
boyfriends is trash, but you know, I get, unless the father was trash, who knows? But they usually go they usually go off of the example that's put before them. You know what I mean? But I don't think
Okay.
they have no type of like real expectation, like, oh, my father used to do this, so you should do that. But they just know what to look for.
Okay. All right. So their father sets the standard of what they should look for. Okay. Ayo, what you think?
My daughter definitely know what to look for. That nigga, look, I'm about to tell you, scratch that shit to over this. Look, if this nigga not even doing half of the stuff I'm doing, shit ain't gonna be looking his way. I ain't even trying to be funny. It's that crazy. Like, cause the way I interact with my daughter, she's gonna definitely want. I believe so. I know she's still young. They're 11 and 14, but I think they're gonna.
You be
They're gonna
mad at
want them to
shit?
do. They're gonna be one. They're gonna have to hold a certain kind of standard. They never like they ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna be messing with nobody who ain't got no job. I always had a job. I think they gonna have a nigga.
What if he
Gonna have
talk
to
real good
be
though?
together. Huh?
What if he talk real good?
I talk real
Cause
good.
I'm gonna tell you, I was like, listen, Al, you remember when I was like 18? I was unemployed, but I was a sweet talker, and I got them all. That shit ain't matter, daddy in your life or not. I'm your new daddy.
Listen,
Yeah, young, good prime
and a
18
lot of girls who
out
always
there.
say that, who always call dudes daddy and daddy, all that, they don't have a daddy. Every girl I
Nah,
know had a
some
daddy.
of the women I deal with did.
They had a daddy.
I met some of their fathers.
You met some of their fathers.
How present was they in
Yeah,
their life?
their fathers was cool.
How present was they in their life? He probably missed the whole childhood, got there in the adulthood.
Not Mr. Whole Child. Reggie, what you think? You think women who grew up with their fathers have high expectations of their boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I know you
And
do.
I'm in the same boat. Ayo, I got 2 daughters.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter is unnecessarily spoiled. But, you know, I know that I hear her attitude, and it's based off of, and she says certain stuff like, well, you always do it. And I got to tell her myself, like, hey, look, don't keep expecting people to do what I do, because I do it because I'm your father. Like, and it's time, it's like certain stuff where it's like that she asked me for, that I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But that her mother could have asked me for, I'd be like, heck no. Like, she could call me out the blue and be like, Dad, I need money for XYZ. And I'd be like, why you ain't been asked me? But I'm going to find a way to get it. Yeah. Now, when I was with her mother and her mother done that same thing, I'd be like, shoot, you need to figure it out. You called me at the last minute. Like,
Petty dude, bro.
No.
You was a petty dude, bro.
No, I'm bringing up example. Of women who I dated, who I know they were real close to their father. When the stuff that they expect out of me is based off of the love they have for their fathers. Like, oh my goodness, my father used to do this, and my father used to do that. My father, and I'd be like, what? Really? Yeah.
Hey,
that nigga loved you way more.
Red,
like,
give her a roadmap and tell her find her way.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no help over there.
But it's no, but that's just their expectations is my father. This is one of the things that you always got to listen to when you talking to a female. Once she hit that, my father always told me, nah, baby. He was telling you from a point of love and like understanding and like the love he had for you. He wasn't giving you the real truth that a nigga ain't supposed to do all that.
But why
like
not?
I do
why
it.
Not? Why not? Why can't that be the standard for her?
Because she has this old entitlement attitude. Okay. My daughter has never looked at a receipt when we go out. She never even assumed. My daughter don't worry about the price when the menu comes. Right. She order what she wants. She's not. That's an entitlement. But I'm her father. Cool. And I try to teach her, you can't have that same type of mindset when you go out with a dude. Because he'd be like, I seen a post the other day, and the guy asked the woman, hey, babes, what you drinking? And she like 1942. Now, we all know how much 1942 costs. And the post read, okay, seriously, what you drink when you pay? Because if you ain't drinking 1942 on your own money, you dang sure they ain't doing it on mine. And people who grow up, I feel like, God bless you, women who grow up with their fathers, they grow up with that entitlement that a man's supposed to always, one thing, provide for them. That's the first thing they teach their daughters. Oh, he's supposed to provide for you. Basically, what he's saying is, I'm tired of doing it. So find you a man that will do it for me. He's supposed to provide for you. That's the first thing.
Listen,
I can't really agree with that, though. It's nothing wrong for.
I don't understand.
It's nothing wrong with providing for your woman. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're supposed to do that. Shit, at least help her. Fuck.
So the
Yeah, hold up. Help her. So
You
basically
said like,
is
but the way you said it, it sounded like you
you need to
said
pay all
like,
the bills? You need to pay all her bills?
hell no. Do we live
Right.
together?
That's
Do we
provided.
live
That's
together?
when y'all move together.
I
You
said
pay
all
all the
help.
bills?
I said all help.
So
But if I got it,
No.
but if
the
I got it
ladies-
at the time, I'll pay the little rent one time for it, and whatever that time if I got it at that time. But
the ladies disagreeing with y'all. They said the right man will do it, and so they can
See, that's
but that's why y'all
that
ain't find the right
mindset.
man yet, cause he on the gift.
That's a
He ain't paying everything.
But it's not because wait, but
I'm just
listen,
playing.
it sounds like what you're
I'm just
saying
playing.
is you shouldn't expect for a man to. It's coming off, and I know you don't mean it this way, but it's coming off as you shouldn't expect a man to provide for you, and you shouldn't have such certain expectations of a man. It's like, so what should a woman expect then? It's like if your father was the first man. Wait, if your father was the first man in your life to kind of give you an understanding of how to be treated by a man, why can't you go with that? Like, what's the error?
Here's one thing is this, and me and Ayo, we have daughters, so I'm not saying nothing that I wouldn't tell my daughters. One, my daughter needs to learn how to provide for herself. That's first of all.
Okay.
But second of all, when you're looking for a man, you're looking at one thing. I want my daughter to be able with a man that protect her more than anything. We keep like, oh, he need to provide for you, but soon as y'all out somewhere and get punched in the face, both of y'all getting your ass whooped because you was worried about his pockets, not his face.
So,
you worried about the wrong guy that gonna pay. No, my thing is really just all jokes aside. I'm not saying that a guy doing for you is a bad thing.
okay.
I don't want you. I feel like you shouldn't go into the relationship as this is the number one goal. If we can't get past you provide for me, we don't even get to the next step, and that's the problem.
So
we don't even get to the next step.
Do you think it just should be balanced? Like she shouldn't go in with her hand out as opposed to just being able to give just as much as she wants to receive? Are you saying that you think it should be more balanced as opposed to being spoiled by the man and not being reciprocal?
Yeah, that's the problem. Too many women. You have women now that feels like if a guy want my time, he got to do X, Y, Z for me. Blah blah blah. Your time is not just as valuable as my time. Why is I'm required to spend money to spend time with you? And that is the problem right there. Too many women. I'm required to spend money because I'm me. I'm so and so.
Yeah.
No, my finances should not be the only requirement that we have. If we can't go get coffee and walk and talk, I don't want to date you. That's a simple mathematician. I don't want to date you. If my finances is the biggest thing that will pull you in my book, in most dudes' book, you'll go there.
So I think I get what you're saying. It can be misinterpreted, and women can say, "Oh, a man can't be a provider." You're not saying that a man shouldn't provide. I don't think that's what you're saying. It's just like
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And so we're gonna go on into some other questions that, I understand the point that you're trying to make. Just having it a little more balanced is what I hear you trying to say. Okay, all right. So let's talk about this. No, I'm not
mad.
He's not mad.
That's my head.
He gets passionate, but
I'm not mad.
He's not mad. You gotta know. You just gotta know. Okay, so
the earphones in. I'm yelling. It sounds like I'm yelling.
He get excited about this kind of conversation. So let's ask another question. Does a woman's education classify her as being a good woman? And if not, what qualifies or what classifies a woman as being a good woman? T.
No.
Is it just her education or what are some other things?
It's her character. It's her character. It's how she is as a person. I mean, she can be dumb as a doorknob, you know what I'm saying? But if she's a good person, she's cool with me, I could teach her. If that's the case, if I really like her like that, that don't mean anything. It's a bonus if she got a doctorate or something like that, or bachelor's, whatever, high school diploma, whatever. That's a bonus, but that don't define her as a person. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So, Ayo, what you think?
Definitely not. Her having to agree don't mean nothing. I met some people with some doctorates and some monsters.
Some monsters.
but I don't think the degree definitely doesn't make her a better person. It's definitely like Fiona said, the character.
Okay.
That's what I judge on first. Even though I might, when I meet somebody, I judge them off their character. I don't ask them
Yeah.
if they got the degrees. I just watch what they do.
Okay.
It's
So it's
some
the
it's some
character.
really shitty people who are very intelligent.
Yeah.
Those be
Yeah.
the ones with the attitude problem too.
Mm-hmm.
They uppity. So does having that top education make you an asshole or not? Like, does it make you better or worse? Let's think about that for a second.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're not defined by your education. Okay. Reggie, what you think?
I concur with them. Like, the education don't make you a better person, and
Mm-hmm.
we all know that we know some people who are very book smart and lack common sense. So
Mm-hmm.
it definitely don't make you a better person by being educated.
Yeah.
It just might mean that you're good at the profession that you studied at.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
you're a good pilot, a doctor,
You might
good
be good at nothing
lawyer.
else.
Yeah. Common sense on zero. Like
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what would you say classifies a woman
I
as
know
being a
some
good woman? What
intelligent
are some
dummy.
qualities, Reggie?
some good qualities.
Some qualities
A
that
woman,
really, yeah, makes a woman be a good woman.
um, when she's selfless,
Mm.
when she actually is somebody that thinks about doing for her man instead of looking for somebody to do for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing about a man, if you spoil him, the right man, you spoil him, he in his mind, his competitive nature gonna make him want to outdo you and spoil you more than you spoil him. That's just not true.
That's yeah, that's kind of true. That is kind of true. It's like that make us want to do for you. It's not even
Mm.
for me. It's not even about being spoiled. It's just me knowing that you're willing to just do something for me, especially if I don't
Mm-hmm.
ask you and you just take it upon yourself to do it. And I see like, damn, you would look out for me like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look out for you too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Yeah.
reciprocate that. That's how I feel. I'm more so into like I say like a nurturing type woman. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I like women who like want to lay up some time. I like to get hugged up on. I'm a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Rub up on my arms and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So some
Yeah.
affection, little physical touch. I got you. Okay. All right. So is it important for a woman? Is it important for a woman that you're dating to be educated? Like, is that one of your personal standards that you look for? Reggie, let's start with you.
Educated.
Mm-hmm.
Long as she had common sense. I mean, I grew. The thing about growing up in DC, I know there's a lot of people who, especially for them summer youth programs, got into the government and got good jobs back since they was 18 years old.
Yeah.
So your education don't define you like financially. So that would be my only thing. Like I wouldn't want to. I understand most people go to school to get a good job. There's a reason why I said that.
Yeah.
So for people that long as you working and use a sense of common sense, I'm cool. Education ain't that big of a deal. I mean, being or going having a degree. Let me say that.
Okay. All right. Ayo, what about for you? Is education or having a degree, is that one of your standards?
Nah, long as she a go get it, go get it. I know a lot of people who just go get it. They gonna go out here and get this money
Mm-hmm.
different way. They gonna make paintings. They gonna make clothes. They gonna write a book. They gonna write poems and get them in the book. I know a lot of people who will go get it. So long as you out here trying,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yeah,
Okay.
I don't really need that. I need somebody with the hustler spirit.
The hustling spirit. I got you. I feel you on that. T, what about you? Is education important?
Hell yeah, it's important. I don't want no damn dummy. They faking. They sitting on this jump. They sitting here
I
acting like
didn't
they
say
making Tinder profiles and shit. Hell nah.
no. I didn't
I'm playing. I'm
say.
playing. I'm just joking. It's not important to me. It's not important to me. It's not important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said that it doesn't even matter. Like her education level don't really matter to me. You know what I mean? I don't want to date a dummy, but I mean, it's not that important. You feel me? Like, I don't care about, could she be a
Can she
stripper?
strip? No.
Right.
Yeah.
Can she be a stripper?
Was she stripping before I met
No.
her? If she was stripping before I met her, and I met her while she's not at work, but I met her and she let me know she a stripper, I still chose to talk to her. So why is it a problem now? What, I'm gonna get with her and tell her to stop?
But
No.
a serious long-term relationship though, you can handle her.
She can go ahead and strip. She can strip. Go ahead. I'm coming to the club every night. You ain't doing no extra. It's not that I don't trust you. It's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust the customer. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if the bouncer. Listen, I don't whipped a lot of bouncers in my time. I don't know if the bouncer fight good enough to protect you. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be there to protect you. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta spend some money.
Because I'm jealous.
I'm gonna go there. Hey, she worth
I
it.
can't have
Right?
nobody touching on my
She
girl.
worth it. Long term, she worth it. I'm being there.
So Kim, she said, "Why not, Reggie? Why you don't be there?"
Because I'm jealous. I can't have nobody touching my girl. I don't care what people say. My girl can't get lap dances for $10. I don't care. She grinding on this nigga dick every night for $5 and $10. He's squeezing on her breast, smacking her. Nah, I don't care what. Man, screw that Usher song.
I ain't
I don't care if you
lying,
come on to me. I can't do a stripper at all.
Okay.
Like that, I'm just
saying.
too jealous for it.
But Reg, I'm saying, what if you meet her already and she a stripper already? You gonna get with her and tell her she gotta stop?
No, I'm not gonna get with her. It's simple. I can't get with you. Yeah,
Okay,
if I meet you,
I'm gonna say this, Siobhan. If I get with her and she's stripping, right?
Yeah.
If I don't want her to strip, I'm gonna come up with a means to an end. I'm gonna make sure I'm doing something that can get her to stop stripping. I'm gonna make enough money or whatever I gotta do to get her to stop, to feel like she don't have to strip. Unless she just like to dance and her ballet career failed. And she wanna do the arts. Then that's on her. She should have went to Duke Ellington. I don't know.
The people in the comment, they not buying it. They saying
I don't care what they buying. I ain't selling. I'm saying what I'm saying.
they say they don't think it's gonna last.
Listen, I ain't here to impress. So what you I know Sly keeps saying it. What you think? I got a bad attitude, Sly, I'm better job, raising hell? Nah.
you said it, because I mean, let's really think about what we're saying here. You come in this strip club and your girl is over there and then she's doing her job.
Yes.
But at this point she's doing it well. She got some dude wrapped up all like this, and all you see is that tattoo on her cheeks from the back. So you telling me, she alright, that dude just
I'm
getting
gonna go over there and I'm gonna request a dance
cheeks
from her.
He covered them cheeks like this. You telling me it's not? What'd you say, Aya?
What if you walk in there and a nigga just slap your girl with a stack? And she like, he always do that.
I'm gonna say, pick up that stack. Pick up that stack. Pick up that stack.
Always just doing that.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your money. I ain't gonna lie though, he might gotta see me after the club, a distance away from the club. I might pull up beside that nigga and be like, hey, remember that stack you threw at that broad in the club? Bro? That was my girl. I love her, home. Get out the car, you gotta see me.
I ain't having flashbacks. I just know, I just gotta envision it and understand what I can't deal with. I know what I can't deal with.
No, you can't deal with it. Okay. All right.
I know I can't.
Let's move on to the next question. Does sex on the first date prevent you from dating a woman seriously or long term? Ayo.
Nah, one of my one night stands turned into a year.
Relationship?
Yeah, I looked around and said, why am I still here? But now for real, it does not. What you call it? She thought I was gonna leave. I was like, no, I'm not gonna leave. It was pretty cool. We hung out.
Hey man, she done put it on AO. She put it on. She was like, I ain't going nowhere. Look, she
make breakfast.
She woke up, this nigga was in the kitchen bringing her some juice.
I told her, I said, if I would have met a nigga like me last night, I would have did the same thing.
Shoot, you did the right thing.
I would have got weak just like you did.
That is her.
Tim,
What you say?
Yeah, I could date some. It don't. What was the question again? Because I thought that.
Sex on the first night.
That's
Can kill a
excellent.
long-term relationship.
Yeah, it can turn into a long-term relationship. That means she a freak, first of all. Secondly, she go after what she want. She go after what she want, and she got ambition. She's a freak. Number 3. We stuck like glue. And if it's good, you want to kick me out.
So,
That first night's gonna be forever.
Somebody want to know what happened. She said, how did it stop? If it was going for a year.
Honestly, I let she was trying to stay, and her parents was gonna pay for her full ride.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
You told me she went to school on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was
All
trying
right.
to stay. She was trying to stay with me. She was trying to be Miss A.O. baby.
She had ambition. Okay. All right. Reggie, what's your thought? Sex on the first date? Can you be with a long term?
Again, I actually have. I got with somebody that I had sex the first time we met.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only thing sex on the first date kind of mess up is, you know, more so for women, as, you know, if you find out the person is a jerk and you realize that you already slept with him or something like that. You know, but for a man, you know, if you still like everybody said, if you're a good woman, like a dude ain't thinking about that you slept with him on the first date. Just don't say those magic words will make a guy think that, you know, you just a little thought and doing this type of stuff.
What? I don't normally do this.
Bam! Don't never say that when you see, because he feel like you wasn't, like how Tioma just said, you wasn't as thorough and confident in yourself, so you wanted to get a preclaimer. So now we thinking you always do.
You know, look,
don't say that.
Do this, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, Red. I'm gonna be flattered. I'm gonna be flattered that she felt like she had to lie to me to get the dick. She ain't had to lie to get the dick. She was gonna get this dick anyway. Especially on a good date, she was gonna get it. You ain't have to lie. You ain't got to lie.
So you said, kiss me straight up. Just tell her, look.
Yeah, she gonna say, look, this is Siobhan. She gonna say, I don't normally do this. I'm gonna say, well, I do. We good. Come on in. Come on, it's okay. Come on, bring it in.
But I actually, I dated somebody. We had sex the first night, and she was like, "What we gonna do?" I said, "Shoot, we gonna do what we do. Because sex, you know, sex to men is totally different." And I keep telling people, like, if you hold out, you can hold out and think, "Oh, I'm holding out this 90-day rule. We gonna be doing some big things." Nah, if sex is all we want, sex ain't that 90 days ain't gonna change. What's nice? All you're gonna do is wait you out. Yeah, all you're gonna do is wait you out. He'll wait you out.
Ooh, I secretly hate you that whole 90 days. Until that day I get it. And when I get it, I'm kicking you out as soon as I'm done. I don't care if it was good or not.
And here's the thing. It's going to hurt you worse in that 90 days because now your feelings are invested. So now if sex was all you want, and now why all of a sudden you don't even answer my phones as much? Why you don't text me back as fast as you used to? Because I accomplished my goal. No. Like, I mean, you know, that's the psyche. You know, if all the guy wants is sex on the first date or 90 days ain't gonna change his opinion.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not gonna change how I view you. You know, you'll be mad if you waited 90 days and the nigga was whack as a mug anyway. You'll be the one trying to leave like, God, I waited 90 days for this garbage.
This ain't, you know what? It's not.
Should have just got it over with.
Yeah, it's not true. It's me. Yeah,
nigga in the bed, look. The nigga in the bed like, look, baby, I gave you all I got. You made me wait 90 days. I'm backed up. 90 days is a long time, baby. I gave you what I could. You should have given to me that first night I tried.
You rabbit hooked the mess out you all night. You got that on. You got knee burns all.
Hey, Red, keep whispering in her ear. My bad. I'm sorry, but make up for it. I got you next round. I'll make up for it.
Look, Miss Shaw said you're not going to kick her out. If it's good, you will go as long as she leaves the door open.
Nah, now she let me wait them 90 days. Listen.
That problem? Nah, you said it before, Tioma. It's torchy. You telling me it's torchy?
Oh, yeah, the torchy. Yeah, you right. She
said it. As long as that door open, you going to continue to go. But when you get your tolerance level is going to decrease for some boy that you put up with before. Because if that was if my only goal was to have sex with you, like I said, whether it was the first day or the 90 days, my tolerance level going to decrease. You're going to wonder why your jokes, I'm just, Charlie, you just sound stupid. Well, you always laughed at that joke. Like, that joke was stupid.
Hey, for the ladies that's viewing this, have y'all ever kicked the dude out your house after sex? And like, how did y'all do it? Like, how did y'all go about it? You know what I'm saying?
You said, have we ever kicked the dude out afterwards?
Yeah, like if it wasn't good, like how you do? Because you know a dude will be like, yeah, what you about to do, or something like that. Like what y'all say? What's y'all little keywords or whatever to let nigga know it's time to roll out?
Probably the same thing. So what you about to do? I remember one time. I was savage back in the day. So I remember one time I met this guy. I was real silly and risky back in the day. I met this dude online when online, you know, them MySpace and stuff like that was popping. So I met him and we went to Delaware like for the weekend or whatever. And it was whack. You know, of course we had sex and it was whack. And I was like, you know what? I don't like him no more. And so when we came back, it was just like I didn't want to answer the phone or nothing like that. He was like, dang, you treating me like a dude. We just spent the weekend together. Now you ain't going. I was like, you irritating. Like I just didn't want to be bothered.
See, once the comment, like everything a person do is now irritating to you.
It was just
like ugh. You breathe like that? I ain't never hear you breathe like that.
First of all, you're doing too much. Like,
first of all, I don't even know how y'all even having these conversations. I leave way too early to be having conversations in the morning with people.
I leave way too early.
Too early in the morning. I be out there sick. You gone already? I gotta catch the first plane back home. A plane? We only in Waldorf.
I gotta go. Get Waldorf. You need a plane for Waldorf.
So the lady saying they just blocked him. Black Diamond said I went to the bathroom to give him time to get up to leave. He was getting comfortable to go to sleep. I was like, nah, where you about to go?
She probably was mad as shit when she did that too. I know he was like, what?
Somebody said I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm about to head to bed.
That's the one right there.
Yeah,
I gotta go to work. You know,
that shit might not work. We'll be like, I'll drop you off. Don't worry about it.
My morning ride.
Hey, you know what I did before? I parked my car.
Let's see the scandal.
When I was out with Dez, I parked my car down the street. I was like, I gotta get on the train. I'm about to go to work. He's like, the train, who called for that last night? I was like, oh, that was my cousin. He let me borrow that thing. Yeah, he came and got that last night.
I left all the way out the house one time.
Huh?
I left all the way out the house one time. Literally
I had two, Red. Listen, Red. I done left out. This was a minute ago. I done left out the house. Took a walk, a good little walk. Came all the way back around. Went back in the house.
Y'all terrible. So basically, the bottom line is men and women do the same thing when we don't like it.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Yes, we do. We just don't like when it's done to us.
Exactly. Neither side likes it. Okay. All right. So here's another one. Can a woman's looks or good sex cause you to ignore red flags for a certain period of time? Ayo, she got that torchy that can make you ignore
that torchy, man, I'm telling you, that torchy to get you.
I have to make a confession. I have been a victim of this. I like to tell my story.
Okay.
So look, I have. It will make you, especially if she's real nasty. I didn't see all the red flags coming. The boyfriend at the house, all that. I ignored all that. I was like, this is a nice place you got here. How you doing, man? That's your butler? How you get a butler in the project? Did he dusting off a plant up there?
So you said that if she nasty, if she's freak nasty, then you
No,
gonna ignore a lot of stuff.
I've ignored it because I don't know. It was just I was like, look, I'm gonna take all the chances I can. I was like, life is too short. I'm like, I'm 50. I'm already in the I ain't playing.
Make excuses for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Reggie?
Yeah. I remember being in high school one time, and this chick, I was so in love with her looks or whatever, and like I remember one day she screamed on me so bad. I meant like disrespectful, like, and I was on the phone booth. This was in the phone booth days, and she screamed on me so bad. It was like she threw some cold water in my face.
Oh.
When I literally shook my head at the phone booth, like what the. You know, like am I dealing with this? I literally had to snap out of, but I was in love with her. Like I was infatuated with her.
Yeah.
I was infatuated with her look, and like I was on the phone booth, and she like screamed on me, and I shook my head and looked at the phone like, what the? I said, what am I dealing with myself tripping? Like, who you talking to like that? Like, yeah, so looks, sex, everything would make you ignore how, and she always been that disrespectful. But at that time I was tripping. So even now to the day, you know, a woman like good looks, like, you know, certain bad habits they have, you'll kind of brush it off at a time. You'll hope that they get it together, but yeah, it'll make you ignore a couple of red flags.
Gotcha. T.
Listen. Hey, if it's torchy, I'm colorblind. I don't see no color.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying? Like I done been in a couple toxic junks. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I did?
What?
I just matched her toxicity, whatever the word is. I matched it. You toxic, we toxic together. Cause I'm gonna hold on to this torchy for a little while longer. Okay, I'm not gonna let that deter me from this torchy, alright? Like, I mean, I done been in, like Siobhan, I done been in some serious toxic situations where the shit was so good that I really ignored the fact, and I started questioning the person I was becoming. Like, I was like real live, like getting into this girl so much, I started being like, Tim, this is not how your mother raised you.
Right.
Like, I would have to have conversations with myself the next day, like, look, you gotta leave her alone. It's unhealthy for the both of y'all. And when I go to break it off, she like, my grandmother, everybody gone, they not even in the house. I'm like, for real? We by ourselves? I'm whipping out. Yeah, it's time. Yeah. Magnificent Jones coming out. Magnificent Jones coming out. Yeah.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. So I said she be dressed in a red flag outfit and I still ignore it.
Hell yeah, colorblind, man.
Oh, man. Okay.
That must be green she got on. Like,
okay. All right, so let's talk about what's important. If you had to order, when you're looking for a mate, what's the order of importance when it comes to looks, personality, financial stability, and education/intellect? So if you had to put those in order, what's more important to you?
For me, it'll go personality, looks, education. Well, no, looks, financial stability, then education.
Okay. All right. Okay. What about you, Reggie?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit shallow. I'm gonna have to go with looks first.
Looks first. Okay.
Personality second. You know, financial stability like third, and like education like real close. You know, intelligence at the back. Because I feel like intelligence you can gain. You know, like, so I feel like that's kind of at the bottom. You know, I do kind of like to have an intellectual conversation at times, but you know, but I need you to look like something first. Like, yeah.
That's first.
You gotta be able to sit in front of her and have a conversation.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I think
Is Ayo there?
Somebody must be calling him or something. You there, Ayo?
No, yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So if you had to rank it, what's more important to you? Looks, personality, financial stability, education. What order would you put it?
Personality first. I'm definitely out there. I need some personality, character, family, loyalty, and all that. I need all that. I need that baggage all together, and then I need
Your
It's
iPhone acting like an
breaking up.
Android.
Your
Your
phone
phone.
breaking up.
It ain't like that. Android's moving good, bro.
Yeah.
Don't put it on Android.
it's probably because I'm connected to y'all.
Huh? What he
You
say?
hear me?
It's because he connected to us.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's swirling. Y'all see it circling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's buffering.
My thing.
Leave and come back, AO.
Does it
Like,
look
leave
like
and
your
request.
West buffering?
Yeah, leave and request, to come back. Now that he's gone,
They say
let me
got a
go ahead and
cricket
tell
phone.
y'all about this. It's like, nah, I'm playing.
They got a cricket phone.
Yeah.
I got cricket. My cricket working great.
Let me see.
So what's the?
That's a Simply One phone he got, or whatever it's called. Simply Wireless. No damn
Simply
cricket.
Wireless.
Cricket is great.
Okay, so y'all saying personality and looks, that's more important.
They kind of up there together, for real. Because I gotta see you to notice you.
Yeah.
But I mean, but you can look okay, and I still, get to know you. But once your personality gonna take over, and I'm you know what I'm saying? You ever been around somebody, they look alright, and then they just start looking better and better the more you get to know them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that.
Got the Obama phone.
Don't do AO like that.
There you go, AO.
It's circling
Oh,
around.
no.
Y'all
Mike still got the Obama phone.
He called him Obama.
Obama.
You gonna piss black people off.
Huh?
You don't care.
Y'all still can't hear
You
me?
I don't.
What'd you say, AO?
You can hear you, but it's still kind of messing up.
Breaking up. Okay. Well, while you getting it together, we're gonna go to the next question. So, name an unpopular opinion that you agree with when it comes to dating. Reggie.
Oh, no.
Unpopular?
Yeah.
A man's supposed to pay for the first date.
What?
I don't a man always supposed to pay for the first date either. You know, one of the worst things that, you ever have a woman say, when you gonna take me out?
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the most toxic things that a woman can say. When you gonna take me out? Like you asking me out for a date, but you asking when am I going to spend my money on you? That is like that's one of those things. I feel like don't ask me out and you're not expecting to pay. Don't ask me out and you're not expecting to pay. I feel like, man, listen, if you suggest a date, then you should be like thinking about paying. That's just my opinion.
I honestly don't even know the answer to this one though. Like I really gotta think about this. I don't think I gotta just answer right off the back like this. Like
yeah.
Okay, you gotta think about it. So something unpopular. So Reggie don't want to pay for Reggie don't want to pay for first dates.
That I'm supposed to share my food.
I didn't say that
All the time.
Man.
That you're supposed to share your food?
Yes.
Yeah.
But y'all supposed to, why not? You get something,
no,
and then y'all
it's my
share
food.
It. But don't you want to taste what she eating?
No, that's why I ain't order it.
Exactly.
I ordered what I wanted to taste.
We order different stuff so we can taste each other food.
Order a sampler platter for yourself, and my meal ain't part of it. Don't.
Bubba said note to self, don't date Reggie. Reggie, these women not feeling your answers.
Because here's the thing. Let me say this. They don't like it because I'm telling women, don't sit here and put your hand in my pocket. This is that Malcolm X movie. Get your hand out my pocket. We trying to break this. Let me say this.
What?
Now, I will say this. We was having a discussion about Kevin Samuels. And I was telling somebody earlier, the first thing women ask about is men money. And if the number one goal in dating you is my finances, I just have a problem with that. That's it. I know y'all don't like it. I just feel like a problem.
You here. You order the sampler platter.
Some women that don't care about your little money. It's some women that I don't care about your little money. She said she don't care about all of that. How much little money you
don't
make.
say that. I'm not saying y'all do. Don't. Y'all not gonna attack me on here because I do. I'm not saying y'all do, but that's an unpopular opinion.
I got you. I hear you.
I'm just getting the podcast going.
We messing with you. We messing with you.
Thank you.
Kim,
I appreciate that.
Kim, she said we have our own money. I know that's right.
Thank you.
I got my
We
own
appreciate that.
Yes, we don't need y'all little money.
You hear I stayed out of that with you, Reds. I couldn't help you right there. They teaming up on you.
Exactly. See, that's the issue right there.
It's too strong coming at you, bro.
We just give you a hard time. You say what you mean what you say. So,
Basically.
Everybody not going to always agree with you.
You know this.
So, Sly said it don't make sense if you order something, eat it. Why eat my stuff? You have a whole plate, plus I can eat your shot because you ordered something I don't like. Y'all need to stop being edgy and just share the food. I like to taste what you eat too.
No, order what you want. Do not. I had an ex actually done that once.
What?
And she used to always eat off my plate. So I literally ordered behind her and ordered the exact same thing.
Yeah.
For she wouldn't take none off my plate. She was so heated. Like, why would you do that? Why would you order the same thing?
Because she wanted to taste what you eat. So
that was smart right there, Red.
Order it.
I literally ordered. I said I'm gonna order the same thing she ordered. We went to Daddy Grace Church. You know how you go through the line?
Yeah.
Yeah. She got, I think it was like meatloaf and greens and macaroni and cheese. And I went right behind her. I said, yeah, let me get the meatloaf, greens, and macaroni and cheese. She like, why don't you order the same thing I just ordered?
Like,
I'm like, because that's what I wanted. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you ask, I might share, but don't just automatically think you're supposed to just reach on my plate or I'm supposed to just offer you some of my food. I'm eating, you eating. We good. Stay on your side, I'm still on my side. But if you ask, I go ahead. And I'll be like, I'm going to give you a wing or something. I'm like, now you owe me something. Now, you pay me back what I just gave you there since you want to do that. You ever share with somebody that don't want to share back with you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You won't share back with me.
Hey, T, you ever have a woman just think that cherry in your drink is hers because it's a cherry?
Yeah, I eat fruit.
That cherry ain't yours.
But what if she can tie the stem?
I give her the stem after I eat the cherry.
You want that? You want her to do that?
I'm gonna give her the stem after I eat my cherry.
You want to see them tricks? What she do with her tongue? Yes, you do.
You don't need the cherry to do that. You just need the stem.
You just need the stem.
You gotta get the cherry flavor for y'all sip.
No.
All right.
I'm gonna drip the juices over it.
I'm curious about this, y'all. How does a man fight off temptation when he's in a relationship? T.
Damn. She just came straight to me. God damn. Walk away. Walk away. Walk the hell away.
Ayo stuck, so we can't hear what Ayo said.
Like, all right, so listen. I mean, what's the situation? Give me a scenario. Give me a couple scenarios. I'm gonna tell you how to handle them.
You at the gym. You work out. You in a relationship. You at the gym. An old girl got on this, like she fit. Just everything in the right space. She coming over there, bending over, trying to get you to see her or whatever. And she said, "Hey, can you work me out?" And she flirting. Like, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna give her my card and be like, I'm a personal trainer and my girl do meal preps. So you can call my girl to set up your classes with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna get out of that situation. You know what I mean? That was a good one too. That's how you get out of that one right there.
So problem child said, look up at the sky and ask the good man upstairs for guidance.
Nah, for real.
Woo! So Reggie,
I mean, cause like
in the gym, she looking real good.
You could tell a woman you got a girl. That's the hard part when you tell them you have a girl and they still don't care. Oh, I don't care.
No.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's when you got to walk away. You got to be like, you know what?
I had a white woman tell me that before.
Tell you what.
I told her, I was like, oh, no, I got a girl. She's like, I don't care. I won't blow up your spot. I was like, oh, she's savage.
Come on, baby. Go ahead.
How slick are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how good you think we can get away with this? Let me know first. I tell you, no, I'm just joking. No, you guys just.
But no, If I'm in that same situation,
Yeah.
I'd be just like T. I say the same thing. My man T is a trainer. I'm gonna send you to him. Here's his number. My man T train people.
What if she's persistent? Like, is there a certain point where it's just like, look, okay, I can only take but so much, and you give into it?
No, let's be honest, and I always say this, like being truthful. When it comes to temptation, when it comes to people, you can't be tempted by something that you're not locking in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, I got to be locking in something in order for me to feel tempted. I can't be tempted by food when I'm already full. So if I'm not locking in nothing in my relationship, it's not really a temptation. When she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh no, I'm cool." Like I'm not really thinking about it because especially at our age, like sex, like okay, cool, whatever. But it's like sex with you to break up with somebody I got a better connection with. Like, it's not even that big of a deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying it ain't. No. I'm saying to break off, you know. So if I ain't locking that at home, if I ain't locking nothing at home, like because just like I seen a podcast recently when the dude said a perfect good question. He said, "Why do women force monogamy on men and then feel like sex is a chore?" Like if I gotta jump through hoops and take out the trash and do little stuff around the house in order for me to get some, then that woman becomes more tempting than anything. Like if I can't get sex from my partner, then that would be tempting. But as long as I'm like, oh no, I'm good. Like, oh no, you know, I don't want no because I don't need the problems. It's unnecessary. Yeah. Just for a good what? How many minutes I'm planning on giving up? Like, good 10 minutes, like especially if she real like give up a good 10 minutes.
It might be a torchy 10. Never know.
It's like no, but it's like you know, you don't lock. I mean, unless you locking something at home, temptation is easy to kind of just. Oh,
so let's go there then. What if you are lacking something at home? Like you're in a season in your relationship where things are not going like how they used to go. Then what? How do you fight off the temptation then?
We gotta go.
I dumped my girl. That's the.
We gotta go to Bible.
No, but you. What'd you say? He said go to Bible study. Hey, yo, we can hear you now. It seems like you're clear. Go ahead.
I said we gotta go to Bible study. It's every Thursday.
To be honest though, Siobhan, like I meant to say this earlier, like black men don't even cheat, so you know I say this every podcast. I don't know why you intend on making us look like the bad guy. We don't.
That's what they said.
Like Ayo said, we go to Bible study. We missing Bible study right now to talk to y'all. As a matter of fact.
Who is the Asian man? The Asian men and white men cheat. That's what.
Of course. They got. But when you even know all. When you even in that season of what's name, like y'all in that season of like having issues, at the same token, toward all temptation, you gotta know yourself. You gotta know what is tempting to you also. Like maybe this ain't the time when you need to be working out at the gym. If you know that chick that you've been looking at, 'cause 9 out of 10 times the tempt or the plot came ahead of time. No, I'm saying not work out at the gym. Maybe you don't. Maybe you need to start working out outside on the playground.
I'm a reporter ass for sexual harassment.
What if you're at work? You can't not come to work and she walking by walking by where you work at.
Most of y'all got office husbands and office wives anyway. Like
I'm gonna tell Linda to back the fuck down, Linda. Linda, back the fuck down. My girl will be up here. She beat your ass. You better back up, Linda. I'm trying to save you. But to me, I feel like if y'all in that season where y'all going through something, I guess for me it depends on what type of relationship you got with this person and how y'all talk to each other. Like, are y'all working this problem out, or is this like a festering problem just there, and y'all not dealing with it? Because that'll fuck you up. Yeah. Like if you're not communicating about the problem, it's gonna linger, and you can fall to that temptation.
That
you know what I'm saying? If you might feel like all hope is gone, but if that's the case, you need to, you know what I'm saying, break it off.
Yeah.
But if you don't plan on doing that and you just letting it linger, more than likely you're gonna give into that temptation. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Kimchi Baby said a little communication goes a long way. That's true. Yeah. Okay, all right, fellas. So y'all gonna stick with your girl.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, yo, you still here?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, can you hear us?
Oh.
What would you do? How would you resist temptation in a relationship?
I told you Bible study is the best method. Just talking to the Lord with the
Bible study.
just talking to the Lord with the
Bible study
fellas.
with the fellas.
We go into
Talk
deep
to the Lord with the fellas.
worship service and it gets real intense.
Okay, worship service. Got it. Okay, invite the Holy Spirit to help you to fight your flesh.
What are y'all
All
doing?
right. So should a woman not? Huh? Should a woman not do wife things until she's married? Reggie.
Nah. Oh shit.
Well,
I about to say, go
you
ahead, give
want
me
to
a
go?
sample of what I'm gonna get if I get married.
But see, here's the thing, though.
What's the
I
white
guess
things you talking about?
that's the problem. Like, because a man is expected to do husband things. Again, who's that brother? Is that a brother talking, don't date Reggie? A man is expected to provide. He's expected to protect you, to take care of you, to do all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I marry you if you don't show me the qualities I want in a wife?
Mm.
Like, you know, what are you giving me in a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, or what are you not giving me in a boyfriend girlfriend relationship that you're going to give me as a wife?
Mm.
I just, other than co-signing for a car that we back in that issue, other than that, I don't know what you're going to give me. And at the same token, if you're not giving me those qualities, don't ever look to get married.
So
you're not showing me the bed.
She might be saying moving in, cooking, cleaning, washing your dirty drawers, giving you sex every night. Like,
Why
she might
y'all
think
always
that's
say
wife
dirty
duties.
drawers like that?
Married women don't even be giving niggas sex every night. I heard that shit stop, so I'm not sure if I want to get married.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing.
What?
All those things you saying, who says I want her in my house doing all those goddamn things? I'm cool, but those things are stuff I don't even want. I don't need you in the house every night. I don't need you washing my clothes. I don't need you doing all that. And just like I can't get sex on the regular, that means you're not getting sex on the regular. Like that's it. Got to be a vice versa.
Hold on now. You talking? Wait a minute now.
Yeah, that's it. Hey,
you talking reckless now? Wait a minute.
like that's her. I ain't gonna be mad. We all gonna be mad in this joint.
So, T, what you say?
Oh, I wasn't saying nothing specifically. I was just going along with what y'all was saying. I was just adding my little 2 cents in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, yo, can you hear us? Should a woman not do wife things until she's married?
I mean, yes. If she try to catch this big fish, yeah, she definitely should.
What you said?
I can't hear him. It's distorted.
Yeah, I hear you.
She definitely should if she trying to catch this big fish. She should start doing white things off the break.
This big fish.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said he got the Teddy Riley Wi-Fi. Remember Teddy Riley couldn't get on Versus?
Hey, yo said if she trying to catch this big fish, she better do wife things.
That's simple.
Yeah.
Show me that you can be a wife before you think I'm going to make you my wife.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Because I'm showing you I can be a husband is the reason why you want to be my wife.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. All right. So the last question, y'all, because we do got to get off of here and go to work tomorrow.
I do.
Yes. How do you keep a woman happy? See, Oma.
Damn, why you doing that to me?
You sound like you was ready to answer.
Nah, I just laugh. But listen, I don't know. Shit, y'all hard to please. Woman is one thing, y'all say it's this, and then it's that. I don't know, because listen, I'm a little selfish. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Like, you might want all my time. I don't have all my time to give you, okay? I like a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Like, I can just be by myself. That piss a lot of people off sometimes.
Stop going in this.
Shit, I don't know. Sharon, I don't know to give you the answer, all right?
Okay.
Like, you might not be that happy dealing with me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Maybe I'm not the guy for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm just
honesty.
be honest.
That's honesty. Yeah. Reggie.
I guess if I listen to Bubba, which is that who was that? Pay for a couple of meals. Pay for a couple of meals. Pay a couple of bills.
Right.
Like I mean, every woman is different. We all know this. Everybody got a different likes. I think it's like that, like Jenny's songs. You got to figure out, exactly what is that person love language. You figure out what that person love language is, you'll master it. If it's gifts of service, just know that you're not the person for me. But if it's anything else, what's the love language? It's about time,
acts of service, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, and gifts.
Who made that shit up?
And gifts, yeah. I'm the
I ain't
only
heard
other
that
ones
shit until
I
this
can do. Oh yeah. But I did heard that. But yeah.
Why can't y'all just tell us instead of us trying to guess what we could do to make y'all happy? If y'all just tell us, we'll let y'all know if we're capable of doing the things that you want us to do to make you happy. Like I said, I might not be the guy for you. And if you expecting me to be this dude to do all these things, you're not communicating that with me, you definitely not gonna find out if I'm the one for you or not. And if you tell me, I will tell you if I'm the one for you or not.
But that's so I actually agree with you. I think sometimes we just expect y'all to know, and you should know what makes me happy. But I don't subscribe to that, way of thinking. I think communication is important. If I know there are some things that I'm looking for you to do, I'm gonna tell you because I need you to understand because we're getting to know each other. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want. Now, if I keep telling you and you just choose not to do it, then it's like, okay, well, I understand that you don't have the capacity to give me what I need. So. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I do think we have to communicate, but some women believe that, he should know. I don't think that's fair.
This might be a good time for you to tell everybody about the dating cards, Siobhan.
Yes. So, you know what? I didn't even bring the big ones up here, so I got the little ones. So, y'all, we're coming up with some dating cards. This is what it looks. This is a prototype. It's not going to look this small, but this is what it looks like. So dating one-on-one, we are creating some cards, 101 cards for you to just have some discussions with the person that you're dating to get to know each other. So I think a lot of times in dating, we don't take the time to ask those important questions. So we are coming up with a card game so that you can ask some important questions when you're dating so that you can get to know who the person really is. So stay tuned for that. We're really excited about this.
What's one of the cards? Show one of the cards and ask the question.
Let me see.
Take a random one.
How do you feel about your mate communicating with their ex?
I guess we all can answer that one. We're going to start with you, Siobhan.
How do I feel about my mate communicating? So, look, I honestly don't have an issue with it. It depends on what's going on because I'm friends with all of my exes. I don't have a bad relationship with my exes. We will never be together again. Not never, not ever. So there is no open door as far as them coming back in, but we're cool. Like we have good communication. And so if it's one of those things where the guy is, in communication with his ex and nothing else is going on, we're grown. We're in our 40s. Like, you don't have to just cut everybody off. Like, I understand people have relationships that they maintain. So, yeah, it just depends on the nature of the relationship. That's my thoughts. Like Cards Against Humanity? I guess so. Yeah.
Like, what are you still communicating with your ex for, though? Like, what is the communication about? Like,
so you're against it?
Like,
you're against
what are y'all talking about?
Just random stuff.
Are you against it?
I
don't. Let me say. Go ahead.
It's up in the air for me.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I'm against it. Fuck that. I'm against it. Because at the end of the day, I still think that nigga try and hit you. Nah, fuck that. I'm against it.
Ain't nothing. Ain't gonna never.
Let me
nothing.
see. That's what y'all get, Kim. I actually don't have a problem with it. I'm still friends with exes. I don't really beef at the what's name. As long as I feel like this. Unless an ex cheated on me or something like that, if we just realize that we can be two good people that just not meant to be together, I really don't have a problem with my mate with my mate actually associating with her ex. I don't have a problem if they have random conversations. I don't have a problem. Like I'm somebody that I really don't believe that I can stop you from doing anything you want to do anyway. A lot of people feel like, oh, I don't want them to talk no more because she might cheat or he might cheat. But if that person want to cheat, you can't stop them even if you wanted to.
That's true.
That's what that person gonna do. So for me to sit here and say, hey, you know, I don't like you talking to Greg no more. Like, yeah, use the date him. And you know, and it's like random stuff. Like, you know, Christmas came up. You wished him a happy birthday. He asked how your kids was. You know, stuff like that. Oh, how's what's name? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I don't care about that type of stuff. Just, but you know,
yeah, that's more of a situational question.
Yeah. But it all depends on how you and your ex is also. Yeah. Because I've dated a woman and her ex, I guess he didn't know if I was on the phone, and her ex was like, do you miss me? I was like, what the like? Yeah, that's and so because my problem was, and it wasn't just him. I felt like not necessarily that she led him on, but she allowed that type of behavior to happen because she was too cordial with her. So, you know, it all depends on how I feel like, because I always feel like a lot of times when a lot of these relationships end, one person might be over it, but the other person still wants that person back. And that's when I'm like, nah, this dude ain't over you.
Yeah, that's what Kim said. I won't communicate with an ex that I know still had feelings for me. Yeah, because you know whether somebody got feelings.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, so I guess it just depends. All exes are not created equal. You know, if it's somebody you dated in high school, it's like y'all 40 years old now. Why you can't just say, hey, what's up, whatever? They married. They're going on about their life. So we grown out here. So yeah, that's just some of the.
I'm gonna get them calls when they come out.
Yeah, so
some calls. Dating 101.
Dating 101.
You gotta promote it, Siobhan.
I mean, that's those calls would be good, period, for like a game night or anything. It don't have to be just a couple. Yeah, because as you see, we just answered it. Like, that'll be good for any situation.
Exactly. So that's the point, just to spark up some good conversations that are specifically related to dating. Because you do have other card games out there, but it's like more broad questions that relates to a whole lot of other things. But we want to focus specifically on dating. We have some scenarios in there that you can talk about and discuss. So it's gonna be fun. So stay tuned.
My good man still in that corner buffering.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So this was fun. We had a good time. Thank y'all for joining us and tuning in and helping us to get through all these technical difficulties. Usually we do this on Facebook, but tonight we decided to go on here, and I think it was more fun than Facebook. We got more interaction, so this might be the.
I told you it would get spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
might have to come on here.
Yeah.
So tune in tomorrow for the Homeboy Conversation. We might have to come on Homeboy Conversation tomorrow. Do our movie review on here tomorrow.
On Instagram.
Yeah,
on Instagram. That might be the first step. We might have to do it on Instagram tomorrow.
Obviously, my phone working good, so.
Exactly. It's better on Instagram than Facebook. So.
What is the movie for tomorrow that we post on Homeboy Conversation?
The Ice Road.
Ice Road. So we're gonna do tomorrow. We should do our live on. We're gonna do it on Instagram.
Yeah.
So Stocks Curry, I see he probably came in here and left, but yeah.
So, I watched it today too, but I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna just say go ahead and watch it. It's not. Okay. Don't let the title deceive you.
Okay. So it's on. So tune in tomorrow. Yeah, tune in tomorrow on Netflix or the Homeboys Conversation. We're going to review the movie Ice Rose tomorrow on Instagram instead of Facebook like we usually do.
Yeah. I think
All right.
Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
See y'all.
Bye.